Hi there, Dr. Grissom or Bell or Mark, whoever's grading this. This is the news app that I'll be showing you today. I'm not using one of my normal big screens, so I'll have to move around a lot more, but here is the news app completed. Let me minus this out so I can full screen the code. Where should I start? So as you can see on the side, we have the GraphQL. I'll start with the client. Yeah, so this is the client. This is pretty much where we're getting our REST link that goes to Apollo with the authorization token, as you see here. And then pretty much what we're exporting is the client, which is the Apollo client with the link and in a new object of in-memory cache, which is imported from up here with the Apollo client. It's all within the Apollo GraphQL client. So now we have our GraphQL tag, which is our query pretty much into like their database. It reminded me of SQL kind of a little bit. We have our query, we have our category, and then a string. So the string, I'll get to that in a little bit in the index.js and how we can change that, and I'll show you how it can change. We have our type, which is our headlines payload. We have our path, which is resourced to this category here. We have our total results that are published at, it'll give us the title of it, published at time, the URL, and then we get the source, which is the name, which would be like the news network outlet, like CNN, CTT, all that kind of stuff, IGN. So next I'll go to our components, where we have our article component. Make that a little bit bigger. So here in our article component, we have an embedded web view. This is probably one of the biggest things in this, where it's on press, it'll like animate upward to show the article and everything within the article as well. And pretty much what we're exporting is the title, the published at time, the source, and the index, and the URL, which we are getting, which we are pretty much all getting that from the queries from the GraphQL. So yeah, it's pretty much about, we have our embedded web view, everything's a touchable opacity, so you can touch anywhere on the screen, so on and so forth. This is where I had to change something here. Yes. Okay, so now we get to the embedded web view. So what was pretty interesting with this is when I did it on iOS, I had to have this here set to 0.85, and it would go all the way up to the top headers bar. If I did it on my Android on my emulator, I had to do it 0.9, otherwise it left an awkward spacing in the screen. Here's all the styling, and here's our embedded web view, where we have 3 views all back to back. We have our web view in there. It'll start in an loading state, so as it's loading, it'll show a bar. My internet speed is pretty fast right now, so I don't really need to deal with it too much. And then we have like an ellipses mode here for all this cool stuff that I'll tell you about and kind of go over that. The ellipses view is for the URL that's at the top, and it's in a one line too, which is pretty cool. So now we have our imports. We're importing stuff from React Native, all of the stuff above, our styles, and then here are our functions. We have our component in mount, which is requesting the top headlines, our status articles, and the loading equals true. Here's the cool thing here, where the category string is, and this is possibly one of our upgrades where we could add a search bar or something. So right now, if I show like business, it's showing like different business articles. Now if I switch this over to technology, now it's like Xbox Game Pass, IGN, all this other stuff. I'll try another one like travel. See if that pops up anything. It might not. Yeah, I don't know all the different categories they had. Foreign, maybe, I don't know. Off the top of my head, I might just put it back to business here. Business, or maybe politics. Politics might be one. Sorry, no, should have probably looked this up. Yeah, so politics even showed up here on here too. And then this is getting all the responses from the GraphQL database, pretty much. This is our footer, so like if we click on something, I mean, obviously it's not like showing a load bar because it's already pretty much loaded really fast. This is the one line that I was talking about, and here's the article, how we clicked it, and to go back, we just click right there, easy. We'll go to the huge sale on the Apple AirPods, you know, like, because everybody wants AirPods, and then this is our render. So yeah, this is pretty much the news app. It's going to be a pain in the butt to upload this to the computer right now, but it's okay. Bye.